Hi creator, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to show you what I bought when I was in Barcelona, or Barcelona, if I want to say kind of correctly. But I went to Spain, I think it's about 2 weeks ago. And we went to Barcelona for a day and I did some really good yarn shopping. So take a look on what I've bought. Also, if you're new here, hi, welcome to this channel. I am Fem. I make knitting and crochet related videos. I talk about community, a little bit about mental well-being, and I have my own hand-dyed yarn collection. I also have my own community group. There's a lot going on in here. So take a look in the links below if you are interested in learning more about those things or watch some other videos. If you're not new here, welcome back. So happy to have you here and super grateful for all of you that are watching for quite a long time already. But yeah, I'm going to show you what I got. As I said, we went to Spain for a week. We were with family and we were about 2-hour drive from Barcelona. And I really wanted to go there because I know they had some really good yarn shops and we visited 2 of them. Not in the city center, so keep an eye for, I'm probably gonna pop up more information below, but know that it was very easy to get there. We got the metro, yeah, I think we got the metro or the tram, one of the two. And we went there, it was super easy to get there, and those 2 shops that I went to were very close to each other. So we got from the Rambla, we went to one of the shops and walked to the other, and then got back with the metro tram. I don't know which one we got anymore. But let me tell you about the first shop that we went to, because it is Miss Kids. When I was looking for yarn shops, there was also a yarn shop in the city center. As I said, that one was closed, sadly. It was a Monday, so keep that in mind if you go on a Monday. Not every store is open then, but Miss Kids was open. This is not all of them what I got, but all of this in here is what I got in Spain. And I'm going to show you my first find and what I want to make with it, because I already started a few projects and I also know for quite a few what I want to make with it. One of my goals with this yarn shopping spree, I bought a lot. This is not something I normally do, but what I want to do with with the yarn shopping, I wanted to have at least, or try to, if I found something that I really loved, some hand-dyed yarn from Spain. That was really important to me. I only wanted to buy, or mostly wanted to buy local yarn. All of them are from Spain except one, and I will show you what that is in a little bit. But I was really happy to find a lot of hand-dyed yarn in the shop. I'm going to put in some clips so you can see a little bit of what it looked like. Miss Kids, it was, by the way, so nicely air conditioned. It was quite warm. It was not hot outside, but just sticky, you know. So it was great in there. It was quite open, quite light, which I really liked, and I was able to look around without feeling like I was looked out of the store, you know. You can see on the wall that there's a lot of hand-dyed yarn, and I picked some up for myself because I found these 2 skeins which I fell in love with, and I was really looking for hand-dyed yarn that was very wearable. Because we all know hand-dyed can be really beautiful to look at, but a little bit more difficult to style. So these are the skeins. Oh, they're so beautiful. These are the skeins that I got. And this actually is from, I'm probably gonna butcher those names. Soc Una Troca. Soc Una Troca. You can just read it here. And this is from Catalonia. So that is in Spain, or is it, I don't know if they count it as a different country, but it is in the area. Say it like that. I don't know much enough about it. This is 100% superwash merino, 100 grams, 400 meters, fingering weight yarn, and it's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I'm so happy with this. They only had 2 left. Otherwise, I would have gotten a 3rd one. But I know what I'm gonna make with 2 of these. I can make something with it. But yeah, let me just also tell you the base. The base is called Kitten. Oh, that's a hard time. Kitten, and the color is called Pisada. I don't know what that means. I haven't translated it, but probably it means something. So let me know if you know. And this yarn is just so gorgeous. Let me just give you a little bit of a close-up. I have to cover my eyes, otherwise it's gonna focus on me. But look at it. It is this dark blue with gray and a little bit of rust in here. Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I really love it. It's just, I think it's super wearable too, and that is what I said, something I was looking for. And I already got some yarn extra to pair it with, because I'm going to make a lento with this. You might know from last year everyone was crazy on their lentils. I was making on Monday at that moment, also kind of a staple sweater, but now I'm going to make a lento because I needed these colors and they only had 2, and I know I can make a lento with 2 of these skeins. So I bought some. This is also new. I got this delivered today, so this is kind of an extra a little bit for the yarn haul. I got Setasuri from Lana Grossa. If it's going to focus, please. There you go. And I will show you what it looks like together. I went to my local yarn store to see it in real life, but I had a gift card from my amazing people in the Clubhouse for my birthday. Thank you guys, so nice. And I had to buy this online. But I was able to see it in real life. However, it is a little bit lighter gray than I expected. But this is gonna go together. As I said, it looked a little bit darker in the store, so maybe this dye bath is a little different, but I'm still happy with it. I got 3 of these. This is Surrey. Let me see. Yeah, alpaca with silk. So 61%, no, 69% Surrey alpaca and 31% silk. As you can see here, and it is 25 grams. And how many meters? 212 meters. So it has almost the same meterage as a normal 25 gram skein of silk or anything like that, cat silk. And this is so nice. My friend Claudia, I've talked about her a lot, Knit a Journey on here, she has used this for her Tolsta and I felt it and I was like, oh my god, that's so soft. So I needed it and I'm happy that I did because it's fun to have something different. And this together is going to be my lento. And my friends and I, my offline knitting friends, my knitting besties, so Claudia, Jasmijn and Heike and me. Heike already made this lento, Jasmijn too, but both Claudia and Jasmijn are going to make a lento too with my hand-dyed yarn. So we all have matching lentos, so that is really fun. But yeah, this was first at Miss Kids. So this was, as I said, the first thing that I went for. Then I started looking around a little bit, so I knew I wanted some hand-dyed, but I was like, if I can find something a Spanish kind of yarn, or maybe local to Barcelona, and it is something I know I cannot get at home or I've never seen, I probably want to get it. So my second purchase, let me just grab it out of the bag for you. As I said, my second purchase is this bamboo yarn. Oh, you can already see the shine, look at it. This is Casasol, which is a Spanish brand, if I'm correct. And this is bamboo, a DK weight. And this is, yeah, it's made in Spain, it says. So 100% bamboo teñido detox L. I think that's just the name of the version. As you can see here, they had a fingering weight version and a DK. And I had some projects that I already had in my favorites for quite some time. And I found that DK probably is better for what I want to make. So this is 200 grams actually, a skein of 200 grams, and it's 400 meters in this skein. So normally it is 200 meters per 100 grams. And I actually got 2 of these, so I have a lot. But yeah, it's really beautiful. And the color is called Agua Marina, which is a pretty popular one I've seen on Ravelry. There's the color below. But yeah, it's really, really nice. And I already started on this project, but I'm going to show you my gauge swatch. Because my gauge, by the way, oh my goodness, gauge with bamboo is horrible. But I think I got it with sizing up and it probably should be fine. But this swatch, I have a pretty funny story too. But this swatch got so, oh, can you see it? It is so soft. And it is so, maybe you can see a little, yeah, it's just so drapey. It's beautiful. I'm really excited if you didn't notice yet, but it is a really lovely color. I really love blue and green, so this was one that definitely catch my eye. I was actually looking for a little bit of a darker blue, but they didn't really have that there in the store. It's not something I was gonna get online. I just wanted to have the experience of shopping there. But I think I'll be fine. It's a fun color, so that's most important. Funny story about this swatch. I made this swatch. It is not a 10 by 10, as you can see. I gave up pretty quickly because I already saw that my gauge was very difficult to get on gauge. But I will tell you a little bit more about what I'm making with it. I put it in like a little, how do you say it? Een kommetje in Dutch. Little bowl, words. a little bowl to block, and I forgot it. I blocked it in the evening, or I put it in the evening. And when I went to bed, I was pretty tired. I was like, oh, dang, that's still in there. I was like, I'll be fine. I'll just get it out tomorrow, because my gauge was not good already. So I was like, fine. When I woke up in the morning, it was in the weekend. My boyfriend was still asleep. I was awake already, and I was like, I'm gonna make some breakfast for us. And I went to the sink because I had it standing there. And I saw that my boyfriend had put some dirty cutlery in the bowl of my gauge watch, because he was like, normally we get those, we use this bowl for our breakfast. So he was like, oh, probably it's dirty, so I can just throw it in. It survived. But it's also like, as you can, maybe you can see it a little bit, but in real life it looks a little fuzzy because I left it in for a whole freaking night. So don't do that, don't be like me. But it's super drapey. It took about 2 days to dry, like maybe 2.5. It was, don't be scared when you have blocked this, because it feels like cardboard when you do. But it gets, as you can see, it gets super, super drapey. I don't know how it works. It's some kind of sorcery, I think, but it worked. And it gets really, really soft. Let me tell you what I'm making with it, because I already started. I am a little bit on a starting kick. If you have watched my videos for longer, you might know that if I buy something, I also really want to make something with it. I get a little bit stressed if I cannot make something with yarn that I have bought. Tolstati, Epmetska yarn. If you know, you know. That's finished, by the way. So yeah, I just was looking immediately for patterns. And one of the patterns that I came across that is not new to me, I've seen it before, but was the Anchor summer shirt. So I've cast it on. I think today it's Tuesday. I've cast it on Sunday, and I worked on it on Sunday and yesterday, Monday. So this is 2 days of work, and yeah, it's a little hard to see, but this top, as you can see a little bit like this, has a really fun ribbed detailing on the yoke. So you start with a 1x1 rib, then increase 1x1, increase 1x1, and I think this is my last 1x1 that I need to do, maybe another one. But yes, just really fun, and I think this is gonna be beautiful with this yarn. So my gauge is completely off. So I went up, like my row gauge is, now my stitch gauge, I'm about 2 stitches off, so I sized up, hoping that it will be fine. With my calculation, a little bit of help if yours mine, I think I will be fine. Row gauge is completely off, but I think I will be a little bit looser. I have knitted some hair in my thing. A little bit looser when I start like knitting in around on the body. And otherwise I just knit a few more rows. And I have, as I said, oh, it's all getting tangled in here. I have 2 skeins. So this is the one I'm working on. And you can already see I got a little bit out of it already. But it's beautiful, I love it. I thought it was also funny. It's my first time working with bamboo. Haven't worked with it before. I know that it can stretch a bit in length, so that's what I also hope for the row gauge. And it's just really beautiful. I'm just really happy that I found so many amazing yarns, because I have more. As I said, I really wanted to get some Spanish yarns, and I did. And this is definitely one of those things I'm super happy about, and probably will be something that I want to wear a lot. So that was Miss Kids. I'm gonna put this down and we're gonna talk about the other store. I quickly looked up the other store, and it is called Lala Nalu Nula. Wait, one more time. It is called Lala Nalu. Yeah, Lala Nalu. And this one is on walking distance from Miss Kids. So that's good to know. It's about a 10 to 15 minute walk, I think. But we got some, we saw a, how do you call it? A patisserie, I think. They had a really nice pastry store. On the way there, we had a little bit of a break, and it was vacation, so we weren't in a hurry. But yeah, I went there next because I knew the one was close, and it was also really beautiful. If you look at hand-dyed yarn, I already had my hand-dyed yarn kick filled, so I wasn't looking for hand-dyed yarn. I just wanted to see what they had. But they have a lot of the same hand-dyed yarns as in the previous store. As you could see in the previous store, was a lot of is it La Bien-Aimée? I think it is called La Bien-Aimée. The French Paris hand-dyed yarn is really popular. I think they had some hedgehog fibers and then some more local stores. I don't know if they also had Soc Una Troca. I'm not sure if they had it. Maybe they had it. They had a few different, but mostly the same. So if you're looking for Handdyed, know that both stores a little bit have the same. I think her, like the amount she had in the second store, so the Lala Nalu, I think, yeah. She had a little bit more, so maybe keep that in mind. It was really beautiful, the store too. Like cozy and small, and really like your local yarn store feel. But next to Handdyed yarn, they also had some other yarns, and I was just looking around. I didn't really think I was gonna buy anything there, but when I was looking around, I found something in their clearance section. They had some little skeins, which is not Spanish yarn, it's actually Portuguese, I think. Little skeins of yarn, and I was like, I'm just gonna get it with me, and I'm already working on something. So I'm also going to show you that. So the yarn that I got is actually something that I could get here too, but these were so cheap, so I was like, I'm just gonna take it with me, and I really love the color. So this is Rosarios4 Odemira, and this is a 50-gram skein. Can you imagine? But it is cotton, so of course it's a little different. So this is organic cotton, actually, artisanal dyeing. So it is actually, I don't know if you can call it hand dyed, but it's really fun. As you can see here, I'm going to show you my work in a little bit so you can see. But there are some specks of like brownish, rusty, grayish kind of color, and some light blue. I hope the light blue picks up on camera. It's a little hard to see from me from here. But I found 4 of these. Ooh, they had 4 of these, and these are 50 grams each, 130 meters. So yeah, is that a DK then? I think it says it is DK online. I got it. It's fun. And I already used up 2 skeins, so I have 2 more left. I'm actually working on the Fleur top, and the name is pretty funny because my second name is Anne Fleur. So Anne Fleur in Dutch, but Anne Fleur if you want. And this is a bottom-up top, which I realized when I bought the pattern, but it's okay because it's pretty easy to work. I'll show you a little picture of the pattern. I probably already have done that for the other ones. And this is a tank top. You might think, why are you still working on tank tops? But I'm going to Italy next week, at the end of the week. So this will be perfect. I hope I have it finished by then, or maybe finish it in Italy, which is fine too. And as you can see, it has this really nice detailing. It's a V-neck and has really nice detailing. I'm a little afraid I'm not going to be able to make like I don't have enough yarn, but to be honest, I've done so many calculations and I should have. So it's also too big, by the way. I picked the wrong size. This is the bottom. So this is how the yarn works up. I think it is pretty fun. Yes, there you can see it. It's pretty subtle, and that's why I got it, because I thought it's really fun to have something like this, a little bit like not one color but also not too intense, you know. So this is just the bottom. It's, as I said, it's a little too big for what I normally like, but my gauge was a little off and I calculated what I should get for size wise, and I chose this, but I should have gone down a size actually. But yes, that's the difficult thing with bottom up, I think. There's a really fun edging detail, which is really hard to show, by the way. But you knit a few rows and then you have to do like a double, knit a double. So it won't roll as much, but it is still rolling a lot. But I think with blocking, that will be fine eventually. There are 2 skeins in here. You might think, how are you ever gonna make it? I thought it too. I know with 1 skein I can do 10 centimeters. So there are 2 skeins in here, and there's actually a little over 20 centimeters now. But I have to knit to 30 or 33 centimeters of the body, like it's then you're in your armpit, and then you do the straps with like the rest of it. So I already am like, I'm just gonna see how far I get. If I don't make it, I will just get another skein of this. But I think I might be even able to make it. I'm not sure. So we'll see. You will see that in my podcast. It's almost like a podcast, this one now, but you will see it in my podcast. I've not done one in a little while, but I want to do one before I go in Italy. Might even do one in Italy, but I'm not sure. As you can see, just done with the second. Gonna cast on the third. But as I said, this is not Spanish yarn. This is actually from Portugal, I think it is. Doesn't say, but I think it is from Portugal. Yeah, but it's really fun. Yeah, Rosarios. It's something that I could get here, but as I said, so cheap. It was $3.50 a skein, and it's nice cotton. It's, by the way, I forgot to say, but the Bamboo feels really nice because really soft, but this cotton feels really, really nice too. And that's why I really want to get it, because cotton can be a little bit tough and harsh and like rough. But this, yeah, you can't feel it, but I will tell you, this almost has a little bit of a suede feel to it. It's really, really nice. I haven't blocked this. No blocked swatch, because I only had a little. I'm curious to see how it blocks and how it will wear, but it's really nice. I love the fabric. I think it's really cute. So we'll see how that will goes. I really love it. It's fun. It's just fun. Okay, then my next and last purchase, which is quite a big purchase because it still fills up half this bag. I'm not going to show you too much yet. This was something, when I saw the brand, I was like, oh my god, it's the first time I'm seeing this in real life. And we're talking about Wooldreamers. I've never seen it in real life. I know it is a Spanish brand and it has some beautiful yarns. I just was looking around. I was like, maybe if I find something, could be fun. I wasn't really planning on purchasing necessarily, like, okay, I need to have Wooldreamers. I didn't really think about, okay, that's a Spanish brand, maybe I will find it. But this yarn was too beautiful not to get with me. So I got it, and I got 6 skeins. And I will tell you why. So the yarn that I got is actually a new yarn by Wooldreamers. This is called Wooldreamers Soana. Or Soana, I don't know how you say it. Soana. And it is really, really beautiful. This is actually a 50% cotton and 50% merino, if I'm correct. I think it's not super wash. I'm pretty sure it isn't. It isn't scratchy. It's really soft actually, but it does have like the texture to it, and it's just so beautiful. And this color got me, of course. And what is really funny, this name of the color is called groen, and that is actually the Dutch word for green. So when I saw this, I was like, is this like a Dutch label? Did they do it like, was it an accident? But it is actually called this. And this collection, by the way, these names are designed by Ozetta. And I know that because this color is called Ozetta, if you can see. Yeah, it's so fun. So I did a little looking, of course, and I saw that this is one of her collaborations with Wooldreamers. She has done quite a bit, but it just feels beautiful. This yarn is really, really nice, and I want to pair these two. So these are the colors, groen and Ozetta, for something color work. But I'm not sure what, and I really need your help. So if you know something, let me know. I will show you how much I have and the meterage and everything, so you get a little bit of an idea. So as I said, I have 6 skeins and I have 4 of the color green. Please focus. Yes, as you can see, it's this really soft, sagey kind of green. It's just really, really beautiful. It's this grayish sage kind of green, I think. And then I have 2. Let me see if this is, it's not easy to hold. I have 2. Ooh. Okay, I'm trying to not let the other ones fall off my lap. A moment. Again, I have 2 of the color Ozetta, which is this really nice oatmeal kind of, yeah, it's not creamy. It's really an oatmeal color, I think. I love it. It's really beautiful. I don't always look great in light colors because I'm so extremely pale, but I think this will be fine. So this is not too light, and that is also the reason why I eventually got the green as the main color. Maybe I would have done it the other way around, but in a moment I was a little like, okay, I just want to choose because my boyfriend and my sister-in-law are sitting here in this freakishly hot shop. It was really warm in there, and I was like, I just need to choose something right now. So I chose green. Maybe I would have chosen the Ozetta one, but yeah, that's what we got. So that's what we're gonna work with. But I have 4 skeins of green. Let me tell you some specifics. So the skeins are 50 gram. It is 220 meters in 50 grams. So it is thinner than a fingering. It's like a light fingering, I think. But you can also see it has a bit of a texture. I think it's a 2-ply actually. Yeah, it's a 2-ply. Maybe I can show you how thin it is. It has a little bit of thick and thin in the yarn, but it's really nice. And I don't know what to do with it. I want to let this yarn shine. So I think I don't want to hold it with something together, but I also don't want to make a t-shirt. So there we get a little bit of a struggle. This, as I said, is 50% cotton, 50% merino. It's in total, I have 2, 4, 6. I have 300 grams in total with 440 meters per 100 grams. I would love to have something. I would prefer something like a sweater, but I'm not sure if it's possible. Probably not a short sleeve because I want to go a little bit more into fall and winter knitting. But do I want to make a sweater on like 3mm needles? I'm not sure, because I've tried to swatch it on 3.5 and it's definitely too wide. I probably have to do like a 3 or 2.75. On the label they say 2 to 3.5. As you can see here, for needle size they say 2 to 3.5. For crochet a little bit bigger, but I want to knit with it, so that's good to know. Please focus. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I don't know. I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of like some color work. I think it's a little too much for me. I think it's beautiful, but it's not something probably that I would wear. But I do really want to do something color work. So if you have some really good things, really good recommendations, I want to say, let me know. I'm really looking forward to making something with this. I probably won't start too soon. I probably want to do the lento first, and I have those other 2 tops, and I have some other things and a lot going on here. But yeah, it's beautiful. I want to give it some time to shine eventually. So let me know. Let me know what you think. It's a really nice yarn. I'm really happy with it. They were like €6 a skein for me here, which I thought was really good actually. It's a beautiful yarn. I love the story behind it. The story behind, I have to see if I can say correctly, but the story behind Sauna is really, really nice. As you can see on the picture, you see there are 2 men or 3 men working, and the story about Sauna has something to do with those 3 men and their history, and I really love that they looked into that. So yeah, it's beautiful yarn. I don't know what else to say about it. I just can't wait to work with it. I don't really look forward to having 2.5mm project, but I think it will be beautiful and it's probably worth it. I don't think I want to hold it with a mohair. I think the texture is too nice. The shop owner also told me that it has really nice stitch definition. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna put this back in the bag and then we're gonna round up this video. Yeah, so as I said, I am really, really happy with everything that I've got. I'm really excited to just work with some really different yarns. As I said, I really wanted to have some Spanish yarns and I really found some beautiful Spanish yarns. I'm just so excited to work with something else, something that I didn't know yet, or Wooldreamers, for example, I knew a little bit, but some of the others are really brand new to me. And it's just a lot of fun. I really love like the idea of going somewhere and then getting some yarn from there. This was a lot. Normally I wouldn't do that much, but they were really beautiful things and I didn't want to let them there. But I just want to give them a good home, you know, so I sacrificed myself and my wallet. But it was really nice. I'm just super happy. Like, I'm really happy with everything that I got. Like, I've already found projects for 3 of them. And it's just really beautiful. So I'm happy. I'm really happy with them. Let me know what you think of him. Do you know some of the yarns? Maybe you know the Handdyed. That will be really fun. I don't know how big she is, but it looks amazing what she has. So definitely check her out. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. So let me know what you think of this video. What kind of yarn you are looking forward to buying, or maybe you found some new yarns because of this video. Maybe you go to Barcelona one day and can use this video for some shops. Definitely recommend the shops I went to. And yeah, that's it for this video. It was a lot of fun. I loved showing this to you, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. I would love it. It really does a lot for these videos to be seen by more people, which is for a lot of fun because then we can grow a community. But yeah, that's it. So see you in the next one. Bye, creator.